Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff in here. This is so sad. Well, it can only go uphill from here, right? Oh, it's a Tuesday unboxing bonanza. This is heavy. If you're new here, my name is Erin. I love buying plans, talking about plans, and unboxing plans. Please consider subscribing so you don't have any plant FOMO. Let's continue unboxing this sarcophagus of plants. And I think this may be combined multiple order. Well, you know, I don't know how wise it was to place all of these orders in the dead of winter and
does not simply
ship plants in winter. But you know what? The power of the plants is strong. What are you going to do, right? Oh, yeah. Smell that planty hamster goodness. This is amazing. All right. I said I would not buy this one anymore because it's been such a pain in the ass plant, but it's so pretty. The allure of it was just too strong. Let's start out with a bang. Of a really busted looking Anthurium regale. This did not like the journey. Oh, what a fail. Okay, well, you know what? It's not like I haven't had experience chopping this completely off and starting over again. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do a little chop, reacclimate the roots, and we're gonna start over. That's okay. Had I not had such low expectations for this plant, I would be really upset about it. So I'm glad this happened in a way. Let's just do it now. Let's just do it now. There's no saving this. It's dead. Bye. Here we go. So it's not all bad news. It was loosely packed in sphagnum moss, and here was the root system that was waiting for me underneath. So really strong, healthy looking. Pretty good. So some of these didn't like the journey, but most of these feel pretty good. We'll let these hang out in water and acclimate for a little bit, and then start over, because it's not like, bless you, it's not like we don't start over with this one all the time. I have all the patience in the world to start over with this guy. Let's move on to number 2. My enthusiasm waned a little bit, I gotta say. Anthurium bestiae asp. Okay. So this one got a little freezer burned like the other one. So this one still looks pretty good. Okay. Off with your head. This one looks nice. These are going to recover. They will. Guys, it's me from the future. So not only did those leaves not recover, 2 days later they shriveled up and fell off. But I love my optimism there. It's cute. Next time, I'm going to be patient and not place my mega order in wintertime. I don't think that was a smart thing to do at all. Okay. All right, what's this? Ooh. Anthurium crystallinum. I don't like how that looks. We may have some damage here. We'll see. This is a hardy one. We'll see if it can recover from this. Oh my god. The mega boxing is getting really sad. The survival of the fittest. Okay. Anthurium magnificent Dressleri. I think these are all going to look like garbage, to be honest. I'm going to have a cabinet full of ICU plants. Yeah, this one's done. Oh, these poor guys. Let's keep going. A lot of casualties. These were not happy. These were overexposed. Anthurium Raven Soul. Ugh, this is so sad. Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, it appears somebody has made it. And that somebody is Anthurium Raven Soul. Which, this is the coolest one anyway. You're tougher than you look. Or maybe big ones like sheltered you on top so you would be okay. This one I think is done. That one is done. But this one, the most beautiful one, Raven Soul. Let's see, we've got 4 leaves. One is really kind of papery and it has that spinachy appearance. I think that one's done. I'm just going to give that one a little snippety snip. Because otherwise, what's going to happen is it's going to attempt to heal that leaf. It's just the healing is not going to happen. We'll just pretend that never happened. Let's put it on our pile of sad leaves. But yes, Raven Soul, you are stunning. You did it. Thank you. In the lead as far as the most hardy plant of them all. Okay, I have no idea what's going to happen to this one. Well, it's not good. Everybody's dead. Everybody's dead in here. Anthurium green crocodile. Done. It's just completely dead. We have 2 more in here. Oh, this is a goner. This isn't gonna make it. There's no way. There is no way. There's no heat pack in here. All right. The Ecuagenera looks surprisingly not all dead yet.
Well, it just so happens that your friend here is only mostly dead.
I've seen worse queens. Last one. It's another Ecuagenera. This was the world's most depressing unboxing. Okay. This one looks like a little thin and kind of dehydrated. Look, it's been through some elements. I think maybe after a soak, these might be okay. Clear winner, I think, is Raven Soul and Ecuagenera. Sad but true. Well, thank you for joining me on the world's most depressing unboxing. I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do about these plant carcasses. So let's take a moment to reflect. I feel like when the manga unboxing is this much of a catastrophic disaster, a root cause analysis is definitely in order. So let's dissect this a little bit, and hopefully you will avoid making some of the mistakes that I made. First of all, being a person placing a lot of online plant orders, I really haven't been burned. Maybe one other time with a Anthurium clarinervium, where they basically sent me a infested, critter-riddled plant. That was not a huge loss, but this was like a pretty big unboxing. Number one, there was no heat pack in the order, and I think maybe what happened was this, since this was a combined order from multiple locations, I ordered it from Ecuagenera.com. Some of those plants were sent to Florida to be combined with a Florida order, but there was no heat pack in the box, which it's like winter. Even if it's California, it's traveling through states that are cold and wintry. So I think a super important element you should ask yourself when you're placing an order in winter, or if you're shipping to or from somewhere cold, is, will there be a heat pack in my order? It is honestly the difference between life and death in your plants. So Ecuagenera California and Ecuagenera US both have heat pack options you can add into your order. I did not see that option on the Ecuagenera.com website. I reached out to Ecuagenera. I haven't heard back from anybody. They don't seem super interested in helping me out at the moment. So what you're not supposed to do is exactly what I did, which was cut up the plants afterwards. And so I would definitely not recommend doing what I did. But on Ecuagenera.com, you have 3 days to reach out to them via email, and you must send attached pictures of your sad looking plant, and then they want you to send it back as is after you reach out to them, and they generate a return for you. That's 3 days for Ecuagenera.com. Shipping is at the expense of the consumer. For US Ecuagenera, which these are all, I think, run and operated a little bit differently, you have 5 days to generate your return. If you unbox your plant and it looks horrific, like mine did, then I would just generate your return as is. Like mine, well, the leaves were very wilted. They were clearly like shocked from extreme cold, not really salvageable. Lastly, very big mistake was not having the foresight to think about, Ecuagenera does ship out monthly, to think it would just, it's going to be later that they're going to ship. It's going to be further into winter. It's going to be colder. So I guess I assumed I would have more protective packaging and insulated packaging and a heat pack for the shipping process, but that wasn't there. I don't know that I would place a large order coming from so far away again. So those are my thoughts. Definitely lesson learned. Will I order from Ecuagenera? Again, I often order from Ecuagenera, California because it's so close, and I am really addicted to the Instagram live sales. They're so fun. It's kind of like QVC back in the day, but it's like all plants. So I hope that was helpful. If you've had similar experiences, I would love to know what happened. Did you get a bad plant? Were able to return it, exchange? But worst case scenario is I'm just gonna have to eat it. Don't do what I did. If you have to send a plant back, don't become Dr. Frankenstein and snip it up. and put it into weird mediums and make an experiment. Just send it back. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. As always, this was fun, except for what it wasn't and the plants were all dead. I will update you on how my Frankenstein plants are doing, if any of them are growing successfully, or if this was just a catastrophe. And make sure to subscribe, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this weird video. I'll see you next time.